So hello everyone and welcome to our 6th weekly webinar here at nethub. We are running these webinars to educate you about the world of networking and how you can use the tools from the nethub platform to nurture, grow and monetize your network. So today we will discuss the topic of ways to network and the value of networking. So networking, you either love it or hate it, but I think we can all agree that networking is one of the most important business skills. The best business leaders understand that your network is your net worth, and they do everything they can to invest in their relationships. In today's interconnected world, it has become more important than ever to maintain a strong network of business connections. Continually expanding your networking efforts can have great value when it comes to your professional career. So there are 3 types of networking you must understand. Number 1 is operational networking. This involves building relationships within your company to get work done. It helps as it means there is a collaboration among departments. Number 2 is personal networking. Personal networking focuses on advancing your career and passing leads. This could be going to an event of people in a similar role to you and exchanging ideas and information. And number 3 is strategic networking. This is about getting support from people to help you achieve your business goals. People from different career paths who can offer you a different insight. So most people attend networking events to gain something: job leads, referrals, exposure, connections, and opportunities to grow their business. Some people leave disappointed, thinking networking is a complete waste of time, while others leave feeling inspired with a handful of business cards. The difference between these 2 types of people is the people who leave on a positive note are those who attended with just one goal in mind, and that is to figure out how they can help others in the room. Networking is about listening, figuring out what others need, and connecting them with people you think can help, without any desire for personal gain. The most successful networkers build genuine relationships and give more than they receive. They go beyond thinking, what's in it for me, to ask, how can I help? Successful relationships are all about trust. If you want people to work with you, they need to trust you first. You have to be able to truly offer something of value and expect nothing in return. So here are some ways in which you can network. So number 1, start networking before you need it. People can sense when someone is only in it to help themselves. However, by networking when you have no hidden agenda, you can begin to build relationships and a reputation for being generous rather than self-serving. Number 2 is to have a plan. Since everyone has significance in some way, you must be aware of your own value. Get clear on your abilities, strengths, skill sets, and relationships before you go to any networking event. Plan out what you want to say and figure out how you might be able to help others in now or in the future. Number 3, forget your personal agenda. Instead, strive to establish connections with people who might be able to assist you one way or another by being open, friendly, and honest. Being generous is a desirable trait and will stand out in people's minds when people think of you. You shouldn't network just to find a job or to speak with people you wouldn't normally have access to. Number 4 is never dismiss anyone as unimportant. Make it your goal to see the value in everyone you speak with. Engage in conversations and listen to others. Don't make the error of undervaluing people because of their current positions. Someone you meet might have important connections or information you wouldn't learn about if you had ignored them. When the conversation is over, think back on what that person had to share before moving on to the next. Number 5 is connect the dots. Once you begin to listen to people and learn what they can bring to the table, you'll start realizing how one person in the room may be able to help another. Make it a point to connect people you feel have something of genuine value to each other. When you go out of your way to make those potentially promising connections, you're doing your part to make the networking event a success. Number 6 is figure out how you can be useful. Always ask, how can I help you, before ending any conversation. Even if they might not have the solution right now, they might have an idea for you later. Always end by giving your business card, stating something like, if you need anything, please reach out to me. And number 7 is follow up and follow through. If you said you'd contact someone, do so, and reiterate your commitment to helping in any way you can. Take the time to fulfill your promise to introduce someone to someone you know. Even though everyone is busy these days with jobs, families, events, and responsibilities, passing a lead on nethub to introduce 2 people you want to connect with each other doesn't take that long. They can handle the rest and you can enjoy serving as the bridge. Small gestures like that have a big impact on individuals, and it only takes one introduction to improve someone's life. A strong network can provide you with a lot, including shared resources. They can provide you with feedback and advice, and they can keep you updated on industry trends and news. Understanding the value of networking can help you grow your career and strengthen your professional success. Your network can also provide you with opportunities. It's becoming more common for people to be introduced to opportunities through their online network. That is why the nethub platform is key in supporting all the networking that you already do. In order for relationships to be sustainable, they need to be win-win. As you get to know your connections more, opportunities will arise. Being genuine in your efforts is the most important thing to remember when networking. Even if not every contact will develop into a business relationship, every encounter offers you the chance to learn something. If you approach networking with this mindset, it will be a rewarding process that yields personal growth for years to come. Now, how can nethub help? So you can join the platform by signing up for free at www.mynethub.com. And I will also show you the QR code, which you can use for a free sign up as well at the end of the presentation. Invite your existing network on by using the Invite Connections button. Start passing, recording, and tracking business through your Managed Lead section. And you can also create business-focused posts to gain exposure to a large pool of like-minded people. So now I will go to the platform and I will answer some frequently asked questions about the nethub platform. So once you sign up to nethub, you're brought through here to the dashboard. So a frequently asked question is searching the networking directory. So if you go here to the left-hand side to nethub community, and you can select networking directory, and this brings you through to all the groups who have signed up to nethub. So you can then have a look down through these groups to see if any groups that you're a member of are already here. And if so, you can click on the group and press add to my groups. One moment. So you can press add to my groups over here. So another frequently asked question, or you can request access. Another frequently asked question here is about the quick actions button. So this button allows you to do a number of things on the site in an instant. So if you click here, you can create a new post, you could add a new lead, you can manage connections, and you can manage your community groups. So another frequently asked question is the use of bookmarks to flag important data. So you can do so here if you go to the nethub community, and if you click on nethub community posts, this brings you through to every post that has been written and posted by everyone who has signed up to nethub. So once you're scrolling down through these, you can then bookmark anything that is of interest to you, like so, and you can keep on scrolling down. All these posts are in chronological order, so you're not battling with any algorithms. And then if you go up here, you can then press show bookmarks only, and this will then show you the posts that you have saved and bookmarked. So this is a good way of keeping track of what you're interested in and not being stuck in a loop of algorithms. So on the nethub platform, you can also pass leads to your connections. So here in outgoing leads, if you select add new lead, you can select a recipient for the lead who you wish to pass the lead to. And then you can see here, there is a number of lead types. So a customer is looking for someone to purchase. An influencer is looking for help from someone to market for you. A strategic partner is looking for a person or business to share resources with. An introducer is looking for someone to introduce you to a specific person, business, or company. And then other is any other person that isn't one of the above. So another frequently asked question is, where do I view the nethub users' posts? So we were just in it a moment ago. If you go to nethub community and click nethub community posts, this will bring you through to all of the posts that have been created by nethub users. And how to create a post, you can go here to the dashboard and select new post. And then you can select a category for your post. You can also select a region for your post, and you can target up to 5 sectors which your post is applicable to. You then put in your details and you would go here to creating your post. And the reason for the category, region, and sectors is so that you can't just post about anything, and all your posts will be easy to find and people can search it in the nethub community post section. You can also filter out the posts you wish to see. So you can select one of the categories, a sector, and regions. So another frequently asked question is, how do I add a networking group to my profile? And I previously showed you that if you go to the networking directory, and then you can click on the networking group and you can select request access to the group. So that's a number of frequently asked questions. So do we have any questions? So I have one here. How do I create a post? So I've just shown you that previously. If you go to the dashboard, you can select new post and you can create a post this way. You can also select the quick actions button here in the bottom right hand corner, and you can select create a new post. So we have another question here. How do I message people? So you can do so here if you go to my connections. And if you go to manage connections, then everyone who you are connected to, you can send a message to them here in an instant. And also, if you're scrolling down here through the dashboard, and if you see a post which is of interest to you and you'd like to contact the person, you can select the contact button, and that will bring you through to a direct message with the person. So if we don't have any more questions, I'll bring us back to the PowerPoint. And feel free to ask questions at any stage. So we'll finish with a quote from Marie Benioff of Trailblazer. And she says, relationships in business are just like those in life, in the sense that it is all about connection, not transaction. Business is temporal, but the relationships are eternal, which means they have to be built on genuine and built on common ground. So that is a wonderful quote showing the meaning of relationships and just how important they are. So if you want to join us next week for webinar 7 on Wednesday, the 24th of August from 1 to 2 p.m. And this will cover the topic of how to network effectively online. And then you can also sign up for free to NetHub here by scanning the QR code on the screen, or else you can visit our website at www.mynethub.com. So if we don't have any further questions, I'd like to thank you all for coming here today. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. And if you have any further questions about NetHub or anything you're unsure about on the platform, you can send me an email to beatrice@mynethub.com. So thank you, and I hope you have a lovely evening.